Hi, I'm Monica Ryan with SLU-TV, and today I have with me Keifer Sykes and Nick Budabin to talk about their new documentary film, Chi-Town. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. So, Nick, how did you get a hold of Keifer's story?
I was in Chicago for work for a totally separate project, and knew that Chicago had a rich history of basketball, and I love high school basketball because it's a lot more pure, the stories are a lot richer, and so I kind of started poking around the Chicago high school basketball world and met a bunch of different people, and one of them was Keifer. But we filmed with a bunch of different characters, and then ultimately Keifer's story kept coming back to us. So
That's awesome, yeah. So I know that you have a really strong hold in your community. What about your community, really supports you all the time?
I believe because when you're young and basketball in Chicago is it's like culture. It's a cultural thing that brings a lot of people together from when you're young. Even from when I was little, you can go out to a court, and just because you're on the court, then you'll find friends and make friends. That's something that everybody do. So growing up, going to high school, a lot of people, when they see that you have talent, and with me, I was doing good in school, and I actually had a chance to get a college degree because I had good grades and everything, and people want to see you have success, and they want to help you have success. So as in the movie, Coach Chris, that's somebody who, that was just somebody that I just met, but he just wanted me to have success and would let me come to this gym and would give me money for having good games, and anything he could do to just help me mentally, or anything he could do to help me financially. That's what he did, and his goal for me was to just go to college and do my best. So that's just how it works in Chicago with basketball.
So what was it like filming during college for both of you?
I wasn't in college.
Well, I know that.
Well, what was it like for you?
It was cool, filming in college, and playing basketball, and being able to tell my friends, or for us to have a presence, a camera presence around us. It was kind of cool. It was fun for us, when we went. We knew they were coming and filming. Some days we were like, oh, they're coming in, so we would try to look cool for a minute. We had T-shirts and stuff with things we wanted on it, but it was a cool experience. It would get me fatigued a little bit sometimes with schoolwork and having my son and wanting to hang with friends. But overall, I appreciated every moment of it.
And it was good for us to be able to tell a student athlete story, I think, because Keifer was a student that whole time. He has a degree, and that was a big part of his journey, and something that we really wanted to show is that wherever you end up, playing basketball can get you through college, and so to be able to have access to his class and see that side of it, and then also see that he's just like any other kid. He doesn't do his dishes, and
right.
It was fun to see.
That's awesome. So now playing in the Korean Basketball League, do you still feel all that love for your community?
Yeah, but when you become a professional, it kind of you learn you have to do things different. So as I go on my career, you definitely lose friends, or you want to tailor your life and align your life in a positive way, because I can't do things that I would do with friends back at home and do different things like that. But I definitely still feel love from the community, from the support, and as I continue to try to push forward in my career, I think that will uplift them even more. So I still feel the love and inspiration from the community.
If you could go back and tell yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
One thing is things will change. Like I said about just changing how things go. You can see in the film from the moment that I left college and became a pro. I was like, wow, this world is new to me. Trying to fit in with these guys, because everything you do is about business. When you become a professional basketball player, and now with social media, the digital age, and your brand and all those things, you want all those things to come full circle. So that's one thing that I would tell myself, that just continue to stay focused. Being young, playing basketball, and having a good career and doing good in college. For 4 years it kind of gets boring. So we had a little fun, but I would try to tell myself to stay a little bit more focused.
Definitely. So what do you hope audiences gain from watching the film?
I hope that Keifer can be a role model to kids and to people who, whether you play basketball or not, you just see you stick with your goals, and it's not always going to be the path that you thought it was going to be, but hard work will pay off. So I hope that kids see that, because there's, like Keith was saying, there's so much being thrown at people, and their expectations are, I'm going to be the best at everything, I'm going to be the most famous, and it doesn't have to be that. So I hope the kids just see that, Kiefer can be an inspiration, and then I hope that people get to know some people in Chicago that they might not otherwise get to meet from news headlines, and gain a little insight into what's going on there, and hopefully are motivated to see if there's a way they can get involved and help.
Definitely. What about you?
Yeah, a couple things, and just perseverance. Don't stop, keep fighting until you win. As you can see in the film, I get knocked down a lot of times. A lot of other people, random things happen, they get knocked down. But as you can see, Coach Shaky, he's continuing to fight. He's like, you got to continue to go outside. You have to continue to live your life and continue to work hard and find your purpose. And as you can see in my life, it was hard for me, having kids early, playing basketball, leaving off to school, dealing with so many different things.